Welcome to the Attentive Mind. This is a daily guided meditation practice. And my name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this practice today. Find yourself a seated position or a lying position. Today's practice is a bit shorter, so it doesn't really matter how you sit. Not really. Just want to find something comfortable where you don't want to shift and move and worry if you're in pain or you're sitting on your leg or your back hurts, whatever. Just find something that works. Sitting in a chair works. Sit in a rocking chair, whatever works for you. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes here. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. But if your eyes are open, go ahead and just drop them away from the screen and gently look at the floor or the desk or whatever is just below you. You want to look out about a foot away from your feet or your legs or however you're sitting. You don't want to be looking too narrowly down. It needs to be just a light gaze downward. No strain, no difficulty. You're in a nice, comfortable position and your eyes are open, directed downwards. Just settle here. Nothing special. Relax. Here and now. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no one to become either. What is here when there is nowhere to go? What is here when there's nothing to do? What is here when there's no one to become? There's nothing to think about either. No plans need to be made. No problems need to be solved. There's just this. There's only now. Allow everything to arise which wants to arise. Allow what wants to stay, and allow what wants to go. Don't touch any of it. Allow everything to be exactly how it is, for no reason at all. What do you discover? We are always imposing our ideas and our beliefs on this moment. But this moment isn't words. This moment isn't beliefs. In fact, this moment isn't even this moment. That's also an idea. So drop them. And to borrow from the poet Rumi, this moment speaks in silence. Everything else is just a bad translation. God speaks in silence. Everything else is a bad translation. So stop translating, contemplating, figuring out. None of that is reality. What is here? Just rest and allow. All right, you can look at the screen. Got another question today. Let's see. Okay. I'd be very interested to know how you have come to the belief that there is no soul. Can you share this? Yeah. If you believe in a soul, then I don't. And if you don't believe in a soul, then I do. Beliefs are words. They're ideas. And whether or not I believe in a soul is not what's important for this practice. Because you say, let's take two people. You got one who is a devout Christian who believes in a soul and believes in an afterlife. Then you have an atheist who doesn't believe in anything, who says there is no God, there is no soul, hard stop. Then you have an agnostic who is on the fence of everything. Can this person practice and this one not? And this one practice and this one not? Which one can't practice because of their beliefs? Obviously, they all can practice. My emphasis on the reason I'm not revealing, first off, what I believe, but also not putting importance on beliefs is because I'm not here to feed you any beliefs, because this practice has nothing to do with your beliefs. It's like everyone can get benefit by going to the gym. You can be Jewish, Muslim, Christian, atheist, all of it. Doesn't matter what your beliefs are, you will gain muscle if you do this. And it's the same thing with meditation. The problem is that in this westernized modern take of meditation, they have pullen it and given it all this spiritual baggage in a way that's really misunderstanding of the original spiritual tradition anyway, like chakras or karma. The West has completely messed up all of these beliefs. Like karma is not the law of cause and effect. That is not what it is. But people think that's what it is because the West has taken all this stuff and made it its own. And so you have meditation teachers talking about crystals, powders, chakras, kundalini, the serpent power at the base of the spine. But none of that has anything to do with practice in itself. What the Buddha taught. Sri Ramana Maharshi, Master Eckhart, from Christian to Muslim, Rumi. Every tradition has this one strain of practice that is consistent. And it doesn't matter what tradition it comes from because their beliefs don't matter about it. Believe what you want. And it's okay to believe what you want. But you don't want their belief to be imposed on this moment, because then you're always looking through this veil of your ideas. This must be what God is. This must be what the soul is. Oh, there is no soul. I can see now. Beliefs. It's like Alan Watts puts it really well. He says that he's like, people think that the world is spiritual, but that's just an idea. It's a belief. People think the world is material, but that's also just an idea. It's a belief. And the universe isn't material. It isn't spiritual. The universe is and we won't give it a name. So don't worry about beliefs. Drop them. Drop them. And find out what you really are. Not so I can take it and put a little concept around it and start to talk about, oh, I'm a spiritual being, or oh, there is no spirituality, or whatever. Don't take anything. Just this. There's a story of my teacher's teacher, Sun Sung Sanim. He had a nun actually come and practice at these Zen retreats. And Buddhism is atheist. They don't really believe in a God. This depends where you go, but there's really no belief in that kind of thing. They call it anatman, no soul, no self, basically. And so this Christian nun was practicing because she read Master Eckhart or Saint Teresa or Saint Francis, who talked about the selflessness. And to access or to be one with God is to let go of every conception of God. And so she would practice Zen in these retreats. And she kept going and going and going to these retreats. And but she had a problem. She couldn't fully let go. And she came up to Sun Sung Sanim and asked him, I just feel like I'm at the edge and I just can't. There's just this final letting go that just, I could see it, but it's just not happening. And he says, you must drop God. You must drop God too. Don't attach to anything, any belief. So understand, my purpose here is not to destroy your beliefs or change your beliefs, make you a Christian or make you an atheist or make you a Buddhist. I have nothing to sell. Only just direct looking into your own nature, what you are. And beliefs will be a distraction to that process. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to stop your beliefs. You don't have to stop being Christian. You don't have to stop being Buddhist. You don't have to stop doing any of that. You can believe in a soul or not believe in a soul. It doesn't matter. It's about waking up to what you really are. And if you could see that, then you won't need ideas to anchor you into well-being. Now, I hope that helps. And I'm sure there'll be disagreement here. But if you have any other questions about this, please let me know. And I'll be happy to answer. Thank you for everyone who showed up today. Thank you for showing up for your life as always. I'll see you tomorrow.